It's Week 14 of the 2027 season, and we've got Roger McCreary. He does more than cover and is now up to a 50-tackle season. It's the Cowboys and the Buccaneers, and it comes your way next.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's Herbert. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Credit on that one defensively goes to Asante Samuel Jr. 2nd and 10. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Back to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 6. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Herbert. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Barkley fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. And they'll run again. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The Cowboys offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their 2nd possession. And as we hit the home stretch here, you can see he leads all NFL wideouts and touchdown grabs this season. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run here with a rookie. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the
2nd and 3. Quick throw there is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. A short throw to Musgrave. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Bates' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. In motion right, that's Collins. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 at this point. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Herbert. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. The tight end in motion right. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Boswell's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the 1st half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. He'll drop to throw. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Back to throw again.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 3rd down and 1.
Complete to number 19. That's a gain of 5. Brings up
And they'll send the slot in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Another completion here to Hunt. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Looking left. He will pick up the first down as he is out of bounds. And on that, we will reach the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A pass complete to Odunze. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Again, Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. A final shot before the break for Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the return will stop right around the 25. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Here's a give to Barkley. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. 2nd and 9 now. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll set up to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kyle Pitts from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
First and 10 at the 50.
Paul want to give up the middle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him to first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Quick throw has got Hunt on the slant. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Bates' kick is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept away and boom, over the crossbar. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. It's Barkley on the counter. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now it's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Herbert throwing again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown. They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on. Back now in Arlington. The offense on third down tonight. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll run with Hall. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys.
Hall again. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Straight ahead is Hall. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Short throw caught by Pitts. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Buccaneers.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw here. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. And it's caught. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Back to throw again. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 5. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Breece Hall halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. A CD after this game. There will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January. More of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
2 yards to go, second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Herbert now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. A handoff to Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll go to Barkley again. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Buccaneers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Boswell good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. That one is caught by Hunt. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Now back to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. They'll look to throw again. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. That's caught by Pitts.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Bucs are going to get...
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay.
Tell you how to get rich quick. 20 a month and I can show you how the other half lives. Yeah, I can take you out of this. Get on your grind and take the dive. Can you riddle me this? If a house is just a loan, why not double your chips? Look up a property in your city, then buy it and flip. You just copped yourself a brand new whip. You poor thing, I know you wanna live just like this.